Fusco Satellite Network.
Okay, our guest today, he's an up-and-comer trying to make it in this business, like so many people who are hoping to reach the stature, that we have, there was a time, Tony, when we were like him, just starting out. Of course, that time didn't last long before our meteoric rise. Yeah, that maybe lasted a day or two before we totally exploded.
Blew up.
Anyway, it's probably taken this young kid, much longer. Anyway, so we're going to help him out today. He hosts a podcast. As you can see, he's trying to promote it behind him. It's called Nerd Sesh, which is just a terrible title for a show. But,
why would you name it that?
He'll learn to fix that.
That's okay. Yep, we're here to educate.
Anyway, he's been begging us to come on the show and get exposure. So here, we're going to help this young buck out. Carson Breba, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
And easily the biggest audience you've ever had.
You're going with an alternate pronunciation. It's the Philly accent, maybe. I would say it Breber. That's how I would say it.
Excuse me?
Well, I'm not. That's how it would be pronounced correctly.
Paulie.
First rule of radio and television, you may not know this. You never correct the hosts.
Never.
So maybe on your show you tell everyone what to do, but here and by the way,
we're the hosts. You got to respect the host.
It's
okay.
Breba,
it's okay.
Breba, Biba, whatever the hell your name is. Who knows?
We'll bring it back. You're not taking any notes. I noticed you're not taking. You should be taking notes. Write this down.
Some notes.
Well, I take them on my computer is what I do, so you guys wouldn't notice. But yes, I am. Trust me, everything you guys say, I'm taking it all in.
Okay,
now,
let's get it.
We need to talk to you about that title of a show you got there,
sure.
Nerd Sesh. What were you thinking when you came up with that title? Do you think anyone would want to be caught dead listening to a show with such a terrible title?
It's horrible.
It's supposed to be sports talk.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I think when you guys were probably in your early 20s, right, maybe around the 83 Sixers title, nerd had a certain connotation that was very negative, right? You had whatever.
Whoa. Let's stop down.
Nowadays,
let's get the sidebar here.
I think he just threw an old joke at us there, Tony.
That was not a joke. That was a guess.
I thought nerds were supposed to be good at math.
I apologize if I've offended you.
We're not that
old.
We're young.
What do I know?
How old are you?
Yeah. What are you, 12?
I'm closer to 12 than you guys are to me. That's for sure.
We give you this opportunity.
We're here to help you.
You're right. I don't know where I got off with all that.
Yeah, there you go. Walk it back.
There you go.
Anyway, all right, Carson, we're going to lead you through this here, help you out. What we're going to do now is we're going to ask you for your take, okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to set you up. That's what they do on these shows, all right? We're going to give you what they call a softball question. Okay. Make it easy.
Nice
make
and
you look
easy.
good.
Base hit right here.
Okay. So Joel Embiid, he plays for the Sixers. Okay?
Yeah, he's a center.
Okay. He's leading the NBA in every important statistical category. Okay. And the other night, his coach, Doc Rivers, said the MVP race is over and that Embiid is the winner. So don't you agree that Embiid is the slam dunk pick for MVP?
I would have to disagree. I would have Embiid as an honorable bronze medalist for all this. I actually think that the MVP right now would be Giannis, which is not going to happen because the narrative has totally shifted towards it's Embiid, Jokic.
And also nobody's that dumb, but keep going.
Also, people watch basketball, know it's Embiid, but keep going.
Well, let me compel you guys here. So if you're looking at the Embiid case, it's right, great scorer, good defender on a very good team. But I think that if you're looking at Giannis, right, they're 47-16 when
Nobody's
he plays.
Looking at Giannis,
significantly better. Well, I am because I'm watching the entire NBA, not just the Sixers. They're 27-9 with him, even without Chris Middleton, who I don't know if you guys are familiar, is a star level player. And we can call these guys equal on offense, right? Giannis is the playmaking edge, Embiid is the scoring edge. Giannis is clearly the better defender on the team that has been significantly better when he plays.
Hold on a moment.
Hold on. You are talking way too fast.
Yeah. First of all, you're talking way too fast. You just, it sounds like someone sped up the tape. You're just going off.
Yeah, you got to slow it down.
Okay. Now, number two
Let the audience consume.
Number two, we're going to give you an education here, Tony, and Tony knows this. When you're evaluating an NBA player, Tony, what is the most important metric for an NBA player?
By far, free throw percentage.
There you go. If you can't hit an open shot
Unguarded
from the line, then you shouldn't even be called good at basketball. So,
where do you guys have JJ Redick all time?
Well, hold on. We're steering the conversation here.
I'm
You're the
trying
guest.
to learn. I'm just trying to learn.
You're trying to interrupt is what you're trying to do.
And you got to wait for us.
Yeah.
We'll get to your J.J. Redick take. Hold on.
Yeah,
That you're clearly
please.
burning for. Hold on. Tell us if you do your research, young man, what is Giannis's free throw percentage, please?
Yeah.
It's somewhere in the mid 60s this year. I think maybe 67.
Oh, not good.
Exactly. Yeah, not good.
Right. Yeah. Mid 60s, like the amount of sperm you have in your body right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. My father has a famously high sperm count, so I think maybe I've had that passed down to me.
It's very strange that you know that, but okay.
Yeah.
He brags about it. He's an odd guy.
Well, like if he had you, then,
Yeah.
But, just on that note, a doctor and Doc Rivers said that Embiid's the MVP. What is this with you?
What do
and
you know?
Giannis?
Not a doctor.
You know more than Doc Rivers?
Well, I think almost everybody knows more than Doc Rivers. I'm not really sure what he's done to suggest that he's any good at his job.
Hold on just a moment, Tony. This is the rudeness that comes from this young generation.
They're so entitled.
Do you even know who Doc Rivers is?
Yeah.
You were negative 44 at that point. What? Do you know? Well, tell us.
Doc Rivers was a solid NBA point guard, mostly for the Hawks in the 80s. And since then, he coached the Celtics to the 08 title. And now he coaches the consistently underachieving Sixers. Coached the Magic before then. T-Mac in his early years. I know who Doc Rivers is. Very raspy voice.
You skip
consistently
the Clippers,
bad at his job.
So there's a hole in your knowledge.
I'm sorry,
skip the Clippers.
And he
had some great years for the Knicks.
Yeah, you
playing on the Knicks.
That.
You don't know.
I think you're thinking of Mark Jackson.
No.
So where's Nikola Jokic or whatever in your so-called analysis here?
Yeah, I would have Nikola Jokic at number 2, barely above Embiid.
Oh,
the Nuggets are significantly better with Jokic than the Sixers are with Embiid.
Are you
being at a talent
insane?
deficit. Well, are you familiar with the metric wins, Tony, where the Nuggets are 48-20 with Jokic, the Sixers are 43-22 with Embiid, despite having all NBA guard James Harden, great third and fourth options, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, better depth than the Nuggets.
Again, just talking too fast. Again, you got to slow down.
I didn't hear anything. It's like Charlie Brown's teacher. Yeah.
You're throwing all these numbers around.
Too.
I don't think anyone in our audience, they're probably all tuning out right now, which is unfortunate.
2 strikes.
All right. But look, we're gonna throw something at you here. You don't want to give MVP to someone who's already won. It's just not interesting. Jokic, Giannis, they've already won.
Yeah.
Don't you think we should have term limits for MVPs? You can only win 2. That's max, and then you're out.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting thought. And we historically have without making it official. I mean, we haven't had a three-peat for MVP since Bird, 84-86. So that honestly, I think is the only reason that Embiid is now the front runner is because people have started to say, well, hold on, does Jokic deserve 3 straight? Even though I think within the scope of this season, like the last 2 seasons, he has a stronger case than Embiid.
Are you saying it's a charity vote? Is that what you're saying?
I do actually feel that, it is.
Well, guess why you're on this show.
We're doing charity right now.
Charity.
But Paulie, didn't you just propose this new legislation, this term limit idea? How is that anything but charity? That's democracy. It's the opposite. The people aren't deciding anymore.
Oh, you don't know how your country works, son. Term limits. You only have presidents twice in this country.
Yeah.
I know you haven't graduated middle school yet, but that's how this works.
Yeah.
Well, I think that Jokic is the best offensive player in basketball. He doesn't have another all-star on his team, and yet they're still consistently the best team out west this entire year because of how great they are offensively. And he's producing at a level we've never seen. I'm going to throw a number out there. You guys, I probably have no idea what it means, but true shooting percentage.
What?
He's up at 70. True shooting percentage. It's really the best measure of a player's scoring efficiency, right?
Explain what true shooting percentage is for our audience who doesn't really give a shit, but go.
Shooting percentage is basically your points per shot and then free throw attempts. So it's weighted so that it's your points per attempt, basically. So if you make 40% of your threes, that's worth 60% of your twos, right? Because threes are worth 1.5 points. So it weights
Paulie,
that,
wake me up
and
when
then
this
it
is done.
mixes free throws into all of it. Yeah.
I'm starting to think Nerd Sesh was actually a perfect title for your show.
Nerd Sesh is actually a perfect name for your show.
I take back recommending you change
we'd
your
like
title
to
of the
apologize
show.
to you.
Nerd Sesh.
Well, apology accepted.
We watch basketball. He's watching an Excel sheet.
Carson, I think the only thing to do to save your career here from peril is to just apologize for your performance over the last, 10 minutes, however it's been, feels like 80. And just tell our audience you'll do better next time. Come on.
Yup.
No, I have no intention of doing that. And, guys, I want to make one more point here.
Oh, well, good news. I have one more point, too. You're off the show.
You're
Well,
off the
producer
show.
Jay is better than both of you guys.
Go
And he's a
reach his
smart guy
dad
and he's
somewhere
speaking the truth.
else.
You guys are going to rue this day when I'm running the sports media world.
You're
All
going
right?
nowhere except off the show.
Off the show.
Fusco Satellite Network.
Is he off the line?
Jay, hang up the phone.
You know, you try and do something good in this business, and
Unreal.
that's what happens right there.
Yeah. He breba not call us ever again.